What's up, people? The hardest working man in this internet thing right in this little small city called Flint. How you beautiful people doing? I see everybody didn't tap. I see y'all coming and hit that like button as y'all tapping in. I gotta hold it together to the first hour I was supposed to do it with to just started on. They probably doing something. Y'all know the late one supposedly, I don't want to make a definite, supposedly supposed to be here. But right now I'm gonna hold this thing down like never before, you heard. Thank you for everybody. No games. Michelle Smith and her hubby, aka Ann. Thank you for both of y'all tapping in. Cassandra Scott, good evening. Nakia Harris, good evening. Tanya Walker, good evening. Otonia Walker, good evening. I wouldn't let you go nowhere. They're gonna have to run me to Philly in a minute. I was on the phone talking to Tito. Cicero, good evening, good brother, good evening. Wanda Smith, how you doing? How you doing? Then we got Denise from Georgia. That's that Georgia in the building. Rhonda Akins, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? I gotta hold it together for 60 minutes because winter's supposed to be coming in with some hot fire on the plane. Good evening, Elder Golden Child Sharp. How you feeling? Hope Beasley, how you doing, beloved? Then we have Marcia A. Tarbert in the building. What y'all doing? Yes, the nippy nip. You heard it, nightly nip. Dr. Cammy, we have a real doctor in the building. You heard? A real doctor, not no likability expert. They giving out, anybody can get a degree right now. And we got the lovely Linda Chilton tapping in. It's family. How you doing, beloved? Thank you tapping in. And we got the lovely Deborah Luna is in the building. In the building. Raphael Bird, what it do, good brother? That's my Mississippi family. And we finna get to it, you heard? Irma Shaw, but I can't give y'all everything. I gotta say something for when the other ones tap in. I was gonna try to give y'all some from DC, you heard, but we're gonna work. I'm gonna have them girls on tomorrow. Don't worry about it. The lovely Irma Shaw. Georgia boy, top of the evening. We're gonna get to it in 1 second. How you doing, Tasha Lynn? How you doing? How you doing? Kobe Fatty, aka the lovely Elizabeth P. Finney. And we got the lovely Avis Hopkins tapping in. Y'all know what this is my down south family. You heard? Cash Williams is in the building, so that means it's gonna be money made. You heard? Y'all gonna be calling me money making Mick in a minute. Otis Johnson, Roll Tide. Bama is in the building. You heard? We got the gracious one, Christy Coleman, tapping in from that DFW, Texas area. You heard they love us in Texas too. JoJo, what's going down? It's the lovely JoJo Freeman. She said, happy evening, folks. Poison City, USA, where you can't drink, cook, or bathe in the poison water. 11 and a half years later and counting. And y'all know what? We'll be coming up on next year. 26 is on the way. They still can't get this problem together that happened back in the early 2000s, allegedly. Let me see, Marcia. What'd you say? I'm waiting on her too. I'm waiting on it. Simple Sammy 3 and the AKA. That's Sarah P in the building. Shout out to Sarah P and her husband. They've been rocking and rolling with old Otis. You heard? That's not gonna be good, Dr. Cammy. The real doctor is in the building. The lovely Megan Swanson. How you doing, beloved? And I see Stanley Wood is in the building. Stanley, I'm doing a countdown with Davina too. I'm counting down with you. I'm doing a countdown with you. It's time not to play no more. Man, I don't, I think I done kind of got good at putting things up. I don't know. But if y'all bear with me, let me see if I can get this together. Let me see if I know how to do the little clicker. I'm getting good at. Ooh, oh my goodness. They didn't want, you know what? They love her up there. Granny G. I couldn't do this without saying good evening, Granny G. She coming from that GR. You heard? And we got Tidra Owens in the building. Good evening, beloved. Stanley Wood says 16 and a half. We're going to be at 15 tomorrow. And Raymond Stripling is in the building. Oh, Candace was looking. But y'all see how I love how M Live, them, they gave her a better picture. You know what I'm saying? But do y'all see the title, family? Flint Council rejects drug testing for public officials after attorney's warning. They should have said, but you know, the president and the councilman in the first ward and the third ward wanted to push it through. But let me read this article. I'm gonna read it with y'all. Y'all know I'm gonna see how good my education is. And ain't nobody sharing that. Ain't nobody finna get y'all no money. Flint Council rejects drug testing for public officials after attorney warning. Boy, that's terrible right there. Look, let's say that's Flint City Council President Liddell Lewis speaks during a council meeting on June 3rd. Oh, so that hairstyle was from June 3rd. She probably want to go back to that hairstyle. You heard? Let me see. It said the city council has rejected an ordinance that called for drug testing of elected officials after a city attorney warned it was fraught and lots of problems. Well, let me just say this. We're gonna go with as once again, we just gonna do this. We're gonna do this right here. We're gonna do this. When it said I'm gonna put this back up. It said front with a lot of problems. I mean, it's like, dude, like who wrote it? With a lot of problems. Like these people don't know how to write stuff. They don't know the charter. Let me see. Okay, it said all 7 council members attending a committee meeting on Wednesday, October 8th, voted against advancing the proposal, but several said, okay, they are prepared to support something similar once legal questions are resolved. Okay, let me see. This may not be perfect document, but it's definitely a necessary document. Council President Liddell Lewis said. When has something ever been? Do you know anything about perfect? Like, my goodness, this may not be a perfect document. Liddell, when did you realize it wasn't a perfect document? Like, when did you realize it? You know that the legal office not signing on to it wasn't a hint that it wasn't a perfect document. Let me show you. Know I got to tap in and holler at my people. Let me see. Grace and peace coming in from Georgia. Thank you for tapping in. The lovely Eleanor Wicker is in the building. Thomas Dennis, thank you for tapping in. Let me see, Raphael. Raphael said, "Hey, Mick, do you think that LaShawn will flip on the other 4 and run with Burns, Dennis, JJ, and JWC? No. Because if I was the mayor and I helped you get your house did, I would probably be getting the siding took back off and the roof did. I'm just telling you how petty I am. Merc76, thank you for tapping in. Felicia, you know the day can't go until we get that nightly nip together. Roll call who was sponsored, but I know you got a good sponsor on this one. You never let me down. LaShawn just was bucking, last night. Hold on, I gotta go check something out. Let me go check something out. Let me go make sure I don't put it. Okay, let me get over here. Let me put this right here. Let me put this right here. Mm-hmm. Y'all see this? You see this? Okay, one of my co-hosts is coming. It's coming. Take the post down. Okay. Okay, let me get this right here. I did that right there. Let me shoot this over here. Okay, let me do this. Let me do that right there, and let me get over here. Okay, Mr. Classic is in the building. Thank you for tapping in. And we got Concrete Jungle. The fam has tapped in. Let me see the Dr. Cam, because this is a real doctor. She just wouldn't. She ain't got no from no likability expert. Leon wrote it. He's been putting up a lot of stuff. Wowzers! I wouldn't take that article. Said Liddell requested for it to be in an agenda. Wow, I'm finna get to. I gotta finish reading it. She said but it's not a perfect document, Liddell. When have you seen anything perfect? Y'all getting stuff, bringing it down there. People don't even have information. I guess because you thought you can just slide it in. because really the legal department been putting up with the madness, but they was like, shit, I got a life after this. But let me get to it. Okay, it says, okay, okay, we went to that. It said, okay. Well, it said Council President Liddell Lewis said we are responsible for the city purse string. Shit, you've been spending like it's yours. So we must make sure that we are thinking clearly and lucid whenever we are dealing with the city business. For a person don't know the charter, been calling for the question just because you think you can call it. Now you want to say, I've been thinking you've been out your mind the whole time, but that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all don't know nothing. And as you can see, the lawyer wasn't going for that, but he went for a lot of stuff. I feel you on that. So you should have been mad at him. The legal department. Lewis, who represents Flint's second ward, has requested the ordinance be added to Wednesday meeting agenda, but ultimately joined her colleagues in voting against moving forward. Because she know the city already feeling that the city finna pay out of other people for the way they've been up there doing things. The proposed ordinance called for prohibiting elected officials from using controlled substance while on city property or engaged in city business. Required drug testing of elected officials involved in the accident while on city property or doing city business, and subjected the same officials to the same random or suspicious based drug testing policies as the other city employees. There's no drug testing for the other time. Oh my God. Houston, we have found some clowns. Let me see who this is. Let me see. Who did I miss? Okay, let me see. Demetria Brown, thank you for tapping in. Sheila, thank you for tapping in, beloved, for the nightly nip. Shardy Shard, thank you for keep tapping in. Ash, what you say? You said I need one to join the lectern today. She would be in, but she got things on the backside that she's working in. She'll be in on the second hour. I'm waiting on I'm waiting on one of my other co-hosts coming in, family. Just work with me, Ash. I'm gonna get it together. Let me see what it is. But I'm gonna do the best I can to give y'all all I got. They wrote in, may not, hold up, let me read this right. I'll say they wrote in, may not outflip, but she's trying not to look so much like a rubber stamper. They may have staged. I can agree with you with that, allegedly. I think it is. She was heated on the elevator. Yeah, hey, she might have was, but she got a house, allegedly stuff done. I'm telling you, if I was the mayor, you flip on me, the siding coming down. I don't give if a fence was up. I'm taking all my stuff back. I'm gonna show you how petty I can be. We know LaShawn didn't write it. She just sounded scared of random tests. Man, that woman was ready to break HIPAA laws. Like it's I was a bus driver. That's not elected official. I just want to put that out there, LaShawn. I heard you was supposed to be very intelligent, but some of the things you doing, I'm not getting that type of Einstein. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting more like that likability expert IQ, allegedly. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's neither here nor there. And if I offended you, I'm just saying. Don't hate me. I got to read the story and I got to report it. And I'm just being honest with you. Okay, it says government shutdown leaves a lot of folks with questions. Okay. We got a lot of questions out here. A lot of questions out here. A lot of questions. Okay, let me get back. Let me see. Anybody else I missed? Oh, let me see what Mark 76. Oh, she was definitely heated last night. I don't think that was staged. I think she was tired of the games and pettiness. I think she still liked everything that she getting along with it. They throwing extra little money to her, allegedly. She getting things there, probably got a non-profit allegedly. Let me see, Marcia Thompson. Liddell should never use clearly or lucid in any statement. She is clearly not lucid when she makes her clothing, shoes, and hairstyle choices. And you better believe it, Jack. Sweetheart Shell, thank you for tapping in. Thank you. Sofa King, greetings, beloved. Sexy Chocolate then tapped in. You heard Latrice Green is in the building. The lovely Lanita Murray has tapped in to see Otis. And I thank y'all for tapping in to see Otis. Hot damn it, this is the coup de grace right here. Who's sponsoring this show tonight? Mickey's Nightly Nip is sponsored by the wig Liddell wore last night. The wig just keep giving the laughs. And is. I'm telling you, Liddell, that right there, Liddell, don't be mad at us. It's just, the lovely Carolyn Hendricks has tapped in. Thank you, beloved. Thank you. Let me see what a real doctor. That's my diagnosis too, Mick. She ain't smart. Oh, you better believe it. This what I should have hit. Allegedly. Allegedly. We just, but that's a real doctor that's in here. Uh-oh. This the other part of my co-hosting tonight. She's coming in for this first hour. Yogi G, thank you. This one and a half of Just a Thought. Just one half of Just a Thought. You heard Jeff Johnson is in the building. I'm holding it down, and I got my co-hosting came on.
What's happening, Mick?
What's up with you? What's up with you? What's up with you, Yogi G? From the
Oh man, listen,
202.
I was in the chat. I was getting good
Oh, you
information like
was?
the people's. Yeah, I was.
What's up?
I was.
You see, I've been sent that link to you, Mary Davis. Good evening. I've been sent that to you.
I know. I was saying. I know
The
when
lovely
Winston is coming
Lawana
through.
Terry.
What's that? I know Winston is coming through, and I'm waiting like the rest
Yeah,
of the
yeah,
people. Like,
yeah,
what?
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
What it
no,
do?
she ain't y'all. I need you for the first hour, though. I need you for the first hour. I need you
All
for the
right,
first
bet.
hour.
Well,
First hour.
listen.
And we got the lovely Debbie Clark, one half of the Wonder Twins, is in the building. Now we
Well,
gotta get
listen.
now. I can't really read that good, but H Spragg, shout out to the INA and Jed and them. You heard nothing but love from Mick and the 18.
What's
I
up,
gotta give a
Yoshi?
shout out. Pop Gaddis, my Gaddis clan popping in now. Now I'm finna turn it up when the Gaddis clan. No, I was trying to read what they I was just trying. I'm not that good of a reader, but if you want to know the title of the
Mm-hmm.
Flint Council rejects drug testing for public officials after attorney warnings. But I kind of feel that she was mad because the attorney they've been letting her pushing a lot of stuff through last night, and the light kicked on this time, but it didn't kick on for the council people that was pushing that. How you doing, the lovely Lorna tapped in? Because like it tell you only two ways an elected official here. You know what I'm saying? How you doing,
Mm-hmm.
lovely Connie? Two ways you can be took out your seat: the governor and a recall. The people of your ward, but they want to come in with this drug testing.
So the drug testing means what, Mick? So if they get caught with a dirty yarn, then what? They get the boot.
I mean, I'll tell you what was said last night from the lawyer, the city attorney. Two ways: governor and recall. Good evening, Pastor Nicholas J. Gaddis. But it what it is like they, and then as you can see, the councilwoman in the third ward. Like I'm telling you, when this mayor, oh, that's what Dennis said. My bad, not the attorney. That's what Dennis said. Let me get it right. Thank you, Dr. Cammy. Hold me accountable. In the lovely jazzy melody that tapped in. But I'm saying and I'm Justin Ellis is in the building, so I'm trying to figure out like, what's the purpose? Because I'm listening to the lady in the third ward, councilwoman Ali Nicole Gaddis Rivers. Thank you for tapping in. I'm trying to figure it out because she said she was a bus driver and they random drug test them, right? I can
Okay.
get that because you're driving kids around. I'm just gonna put it out here. Some of them yellow buses, the drive kids been running red lights along with the city buses. I'm just gonna put it out there. So you ought to be drug testing them now. Since y'all, I just want to put that out there. They running red lights out here. Just be school buses and the buses to drive the people around. Bonnie Vanner tapping in from the 504. You heard?
Hey, I don't know, Mick. You see what Ramon Strickland said?
Recall, recall by drug tests.
Oh, wait. He had a comment before that though.
I'm finna go look for Erica Gaddis and tapped in from Los Angeles in the bill. Let me see. Liddell somehow tried to say that drug tests could lead to recall, which means political retribution. Some people not smart. They not smart. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Politically, they not smart. I don't want to lie. Like they don't know the rules. Like call for the question, and they didn't know. And you got. I hate to say it, but go along, get along. The city clerk,
I
Davina, we
mean,
got to
I
keep
need
pressure on her.
Mick, I knew y'all was in trouble when that HIPAA law thing came up. I said, HIPAA?
Uh,
I was like,
And these
man.
are the people that are leading us. I mean, these they shaping the future of this city, and you wonder why this city is going to hell.
By no means do I think what's happening in Flint is funny, by no stretch of the imagination. But I think it's more,
Oh
it's
my
on
goodness.
laughing because it's unbelievable.
And it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Listen, you know what? I got some. I got some. Listen, you right. You right. These people are downright diabolical.
I don't know. I'm kind of scared for y'all with that War 3 rap though. She a little gangster. She a whole new kind of. I thought y'all had something on your hands with Adele, but that one right there,
Right.
I don't know.
You want to get in? You finna get in trouble with me, but you don't stay here, so you should be all right. Hey,
I
family,
you
family,
want
put
to be better.
ones in the chat. Hold on, I gotta cancel. Put
Oh,
one. Oh shit, what did I do? Am I back on? Can y'all
you on
hear me?
there?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't hear me. Hold on, hold on. Let me see what. Oh, Bishop T. Priestley Flowers Ministries is in the building. How you doing, good brother? Not politically smart, not politically smart at all. This from my bishop. This one, he from Compton, California. He be in here. He even pushed this out there to the West Coast. You heard?
Okay.
He
West
said
Coast boy.
HIPAA has nothing to do with drug testing on a public official. Now you see why now you see why we think maybe she was on something allegedly to come up with that. It's like I keep telling it's like, do they be just sitting up in the room just like, hey, yeah, we got an idea to come through. Like this is the same lady when she didn't want Yogi G to give you understand that she lied on the state of Michigan, said the reason they couldn't repaint Black Lives Matter because cars would slide. Yeah, they would slide on the pavement. But it was there before and it didn't cause no accidents. But she said where the road commission for the state of Michigan had to come in and said no. But see, this is who the mayor has. If y'all ready for me to start this off, put ones in the chat. I got another picture for y'all. Put ones in the chat, family. I got another picture for y'all.
I got
I
my
got
one up in
another
the air.
picture. You put that one in the chat. Hot damn it, I'm finna drop it. I got
One
it.
in the air because I
Oh, hold on.
support
I,
shit.
I got a shout out. Good evening, Jasmine M. Go Blue, and thank you for tapping in. She said, "Y'all want to talk some business or some other ish? Y'all ready for this picture, family?
I'm ready.
Is y'all ready for this picture? But oh my goodness, that's why you never trust a man that lies. Woo! Here we is. ACLU sees problems with ideal of drug testing Flint City Council. Look at the who y'all think this is right here? Who y'all
Who is
think
it?
this
That's
is?
our mayor.
And this is when he had hair. This when he had hair. He had his little chubby. He had a little hair right there. All that damn lying that he been doing, it stripped it. Y'all see, I had to quit. I used to lie as a kid. I had to stop. That's why I'm holding on to it. You know what I'm saying? I started a little, he won't give it up. That's why my hair I'm still holding it. He had to
Money
let it
is
go. If you can't braid it, you must fade it. But let's see what they say. Who did this? Ron Fonger. Oh, hot damn, Ron. Shout out to Ron Fonger. He probably put something on here we can use. There could be trouble ahead for a proposed ordinance to require drug testing for elected and appointed government officials in Flint. What fool didn't tell that fool that you couldn't do this? The legal director of the American Civil Liberties Union of Michigan said the idea pushed by councilman. So now we know who did it. Shell Neely may be at odds with 1997 U.S. Supreme Court decision that says candidates for political office can't be required to take drug tests. This fool, and all the time I've been thinking this Liddell, it's been his ass sending her out there to make a fool of herself, and he knew this shit wasn't gonna work. We
He said,
going to
"You want
hell, Yogi
drug
G.
testing? You know how much drugs you gotta take to be that kind of diabolical? There's
Oh
no
my
way they
God.
can pass these tests."
And said the candidates, the question is, can elected officials? My God, I'm telling you, KD in the building. She said he looks like a damn chipmunk in that picture. Alvin Simon Theodore. Damn. He's really gonna be mad about that. I'm telling you. Quick wearing them hats, your scalp gotta breathe. Hey, Dub Chain and Cabana. But I thought it come from lying. That's what I was told growing up. You lie more, you're gonna lose your hair.
I mean, I
But
think
I'm
so.
just, let me see. It says Supreme Court, 1997. Neely proposed those elected to office submit to mandatory drug testing, and the city council legislative committee expanded the request to include appointed city officials. But Michael Steinberg, ACLU of Michigan, legal director, says suspicious list drug test requirements don't hold up in constitutional scrutiny unless tied to positions that involve the public safety. Oh my God, we going to hell. These
What?
are the people that are leading Flint. But I gotta, I know he don't like this right here. But man, we all had here at one time. Who would have thought this man would have took down the whole city? Who would
You
have
gotta
thought? Who
trade
could have
something
thought
off,
this
Nick.
man right here? Hey, you all right with me, Mayor? I'm just saying that
So
man we
yeah.
probably could have did business with back then.
So what you're saying is, if Liddell should come in one day without like any kind of hair, we know that she's been doing some extreme lying.
In fact, you see, she went all them wigs. Man, I can't believe, I can't believe, I can't believe this man knew this wasn't gonna work then. It didn't work back then. Look, what year was this? 2014. He tried to pull this off. My God, I'm. Hey, listen, man. How do they
Okay.
not do research? Easy
And let
because
me
he
see
told
what
them they can pull it
see what
off.
Marcia Talbert said. Oh no, wait,
I
no,
got you.
not Marcia, but
Which
who
one?
was it? Felicia Martinez.
Let me put
Yeah.
it up there. Let me go. Oh my God. He told Lydell to wear her best wig and go fight for that drug test ordinance after he got failed. When he got failed, he failed it. But you see how the news trying to, oh, they voted against it. They ain't even put back in there. Who wrote I tell you this, boy, we is headed down. We're going down
What they
to
say, hell in a
hell.
basket.
No, in light speed. They said, let's put it in light speed. Put it in light speed. I cannot
All gas,
believe this
no
man. Hey, they cut the brake line.
brakes.
Only way this car stopping if it run out of gas, and we're running out of money quick because that opera dollar is gone.
Wait, what is it? Start off at what, 93 million?
94.
94 million. And what's
Mm-hmm.
the count now?
The councilwoman in the fourth ward who the finance chair haven't checked her books in since last year September, and we're in October now. Oh, this how they play games. Then you see a past. I mean, he went from pastor to doctor to back to Reggie. Did you
Yeah.
see Reggie brought people down there to get a grocery store, and he brought people and ain't brought nobody down there to fight for the water. They showed up for a grocery store. I was trying to figure out, is this gonna be the grocery store like to be in the Hamptons, where you know what I'm saying? A banana costs like $15. I'm just trying to. I'm saying because when they saying it's gonna be healthy, like if you saying you getting it locally, I know you're not getting no fruit from here. That's why I
Because you
stop
gotta
by
use
the
water for
water.
soil, Nick. You gotta use the water for the soil for things to grow. So is that
Yeah,
a double poison that they trying to do? Give you bad
and
veggies?
bingo, that's
Ah,
what they doing.
I ain't the smartest kid in the room, but sometimes I be thinking. I be thinking.
How do you do? And I feel you, Doug Chain and Cabana said somebody's cousin own a testing lab and they want a city contract and they gonna put it together.
Mm,
And you see Liddell out there fighting like never before. I can do it, Mayor. I'm the one went out there and said I I I saw that we couldn't put back the BLM sign down there, like because the car's gonna slide. And you know what he was saying? You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
look at my other
You can.
half up in here
I see.
in the chat.
I see her. You can do it, man. If they do Salty Chef, the world is going down, down, down,
Yeah, that
down.
would be really diabolical.
Oh my goodness! But I'm sorry, family. I just had to put it up here again. Hopefully, he'll give us some 810, some money and some. Shout out to Mayor Neely when he had hair. Man, I'm telling you, when you do all that lying, man, you lose your hair quick.
Now, can I say outside of looking in? Because
Go
I was
ahead.
tapped in
Do
for a
your
little bit last
thing.
night. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I know this morning you and Trevor touched on that little squaffle that your Ward 3 rep was having. Did y'all go over that again?
Not really. Talk about when she went over there and showed out.
Yeah, yeah. I'm rooting
No,
for the
we
dysfunction.
talked about it, but
Okay,
but go
maybe
ahead.
I can't wait to go back into the chat and when Winters get here because maybe she got the lowdown on it. Because I want to know what was the argument and how can we keep it going.
Well, I don't know, but I can tell you this. I can tell you this is the lady who said, we got to put the pictures
Yeah,
up and stuff, who the person we talking about. This is the lady who said that if you drive down the street, cars will slide over the Black Lives Matter mural. I mean, hey, listen, this is her. This is who lie and say, I mean, she hold a straight face. Listen. This is not me. This is what she decided to wear to come up in there.
never will we ever unsee
Hey,
that.
hey, listen, we cannot. So this is the picture we're gonna be able to go back in time when they bring another fool to come say we're gonna do drug testing again. Since that was in 14, that was what 11 years ago. Maybe in another 11 years, we're gonna always be able to go back and be like, we can put his picture up like when he had, when he pulled this stunt. And guess what? He tried it in 2014. She came and doubled up. And she came right back 11 years later and said, I can sell it.
I can make it
I can
happen.
sell it.
It was the power of the wig, Mick. You know, that's a powerful wig right there, especially when you have such an icon that you modeled your wig after Little Richard. You know,
Man, who wore it better? Mario H, thank you for tapping in. Sorry I didn't get to say it early. Thank you, beloved. Who you think wore it better? Seriously. Who killed
I'm
it?
only on Richard because Liddell still ain't got that. I don't know.
Because hers kind of look dry. It's like his look like it was there. Hers look like it's dry. It looked like it just. You're right, clearly, because it was Little Richard's hair. Clearly, he wore it better.
That's more like
But
a
I
shaking
mean,
glow she
but
got. She shook it out the bag and just was like, "This will do," and
but
kept it going.
was that the hairstyle that came in to say we gonna pass it? We gonna pass it. We gonna get the grocery store. And this was funny. She can't listen. This was real funny. This the general. That's her new name. Is the general. She the general of her five. She mean to tell me she can't get not. She cannot get. She got 5 votes up there. You know that, don't you?
I
She
saw it.
can't get Judy in the 4th ward to vote with her on something. You can't sell it to Judy. You mean to tell me you'll vote for Judy, you'll vote for everything y'all done took, but you can't sell a grocery store to Judy? Them
Well,
glasses tell me everything I need to know. I can look in her eyes and see. Only
maybe
eyes
Judy
like
want
that,
a wig too.
only eyes like that will come up with drug testing in 2025.
Hey Mick, listen, maybe Judy want a wig too. She feeling left out.
Well,
She
well, 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 well. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. Don't laugh at me, Yogi.
I'm
But
listening.
you just made it a light bulb come on. Liddell,
Okay.
I'm gonna put my face up here for you can see Liddell. You can see Liddell. Tell Judy, don't laugh. If you want to sell this thing for that money, that pyramid scheme over there on Pearson and Clio Road. I mean, the grocery store to open up. If you want to sell it, tell Judy you'll pay for get her feet clean for 6 months. You'll get her feet did. You'll get her feet did. You'll get her feet did, and her feet won't be dirty. You can sell it. You can sell it. I promise. If you promise to go get her feet clean, you'll throw that in 6 months. Do we know what pedicure place at? You don't understand where we can get her feet did in Flint. I'm telling you, Liddell, you can sell it. Now listen to me. But don't come up in there with that wig on Monday. Because
Oh
that's
man,
not a selling web. I'm telling you, if you tell her you'll go allegedly, if you say you will get her feet. Then you throwing like 6 months of her feet getting dead. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you can sell the grocery store. But just on the bright side, don't wear that wig. That's a no go. I'm not knocking you, but no go. Okay, Yogi, just on you.
Let's see. It says Judy has to concentrate on getting her feet clean. No time for wigs. I just try to be a connector. I'm just saying they like doing things together. They wore the glasses that time when they sashayed out there and bobbled out of there. So maybe Judy feeling a little left out. She wanted a bad bat wig too. Then they can walk out of there like the Supremes. Since we going for Motown's finest, I think it should happen. Y'all should gift her a wig.
Oh my God, you gave me an idea for a
Uh-oh.
thumbnail.
Uh-oh.
Got an idea for the thing. What's up, Nell, the oldest woman in the city of Flint at 973 years old, but don't look over a day of 31. Nelly Nell is in the building. Nell, I'm going to put you on punishment because I've been watching you. If you go do some more mess like that, you leave them woke people alone. Nell over there messing with woke people. I'm telling you, but let's get back. I'm saying, Liddell, if you want to sell it, tell Judy you're gonna throw in. You got to go back to the mayor too. That we're gonna go get your feet together. You're gonna go get your feet together, and then
you might need a piece too, Mick.
I'm saying
you might need a unit too.
Facts. And now, and I'm gonna tell you where to go for the other thing that you got to put back together.
I'm listening.
Nell, you better quit too. I got another thing you got to do. If you want that stuff to make it for LaShawn and them, if you want, I'm just telling you, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Sometimes my mind goes a little wild. I'm going to tell you what you might need to do.
I can't wait for Mick. One of your favorite people in the chat.
What happened?
Sunshine.
Oh my God. Lord have mercy. Lord. She here. Lord have mercy. Where you been, mama? Where you been? Where you been? Y'all got me over here. I'm about to get in trouble and everything. But don't judge me, family. Don't judge me. Don't judge me what I'm about to do. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. This is not, you know what? I got to come back out of there. I don't want to get in trouble for that. No, we're not going to do that. Not going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to do this right here. I know where I'm going. Hold on. I got it. Y'all know I got to get this together.
Felicia, I think she need to keep that wig to herself. I don't think it's any value anymore at the African American Museum. We're
going to figure this out together. We're going to figure this out together. Oh, yes, we is. Yes, we is.
It might take me out of
it. This out. Here we go. We're going to figure this out. We're going to figure this out. When I get in trouble for putting this picture up, if I do, I'll take it. You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
DC, Nick, we got you. Go ahead, throw that picture
I'm not going to do that. I was going to put this up. I don't want to get in trouble, but I'm going to say this. I'm going to take it down. If you want to put them other two together, you might want to go somewhere like that. You know what I'm saying? Get you some y'all can get together. It'd be a big kumbaya. And then, you're going to need some stuff to get that third and seventh ward together. You know what I'm saying? But it's legal. That was legal. I'm just saying, I'm going to find the strands. I'm going to go ahead and look for strands. Like right now, okay, let me do this. What's the best strands for psychopaths? Oh, shit. Oh, you won't believe it. They pulled it up. They said Bruce Banner. Bruce Banner. I got it. I'm just typing stuff in over here. And it just saying. It said Bruce Banner. I'm over here typing it. It said, what is the good? Because I'm trying to get that bunch back together. I'm trying like hell.
Let's see, psychopath.
Oh, Insane OG, hot damn. You know what? But I just found Bruce Banner because I said for psychopaths. Okay, let me go. Let me type in another one. Let me type in family. Work with me.
We're doing some research. We're doing some serious research.
Yes. I'm trying to find this. Okay, I got this one. I got this one. What's the best strand for
Mm-hmm.
people who are 4 fries short of a Happy Meal? Okay, let me see. I'm putting this in. I'm putting. Oh my God! It
What they
says
say? What they say?
Skywalker OG strand. Oh my God!
Um,
I will pull it up. It says, "How you doing?" The lovely Beverly Biggs Levy is in the building. It says Skywalker OG. Hot diggity damn!
so what they say is send them to outer space so they won't be
You know,
present.
it says gonna bring them back to Earth because a lot
Ah,
of them people had left. You know
uh-huh.
what I'm saying? That can't be no conscious thinking that they doing. I'm just saying, if and it's municipal, you got to, if you're over 21, it's legal. I'm
Mm.
just telling you. You know what? Not because I gotta pull up the, see what I'm doing. I'm going by the diagnosis of what they got. Some
Somebody,
say
somebody
allegedly,
says candy cane needs that.
but because I heard some say. I'm just saying I heard fall is upon us, right? These codes finna be coming out. We finna
Mm-hmm.
have raccoon, dragon breath, tie tongue, brain fog. That's people been getting that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh,
then you got the strand of the diabolical bat breath, lion tongue. Them strands, I'm telling you can catch that. I'm just telling you how this stuff be popping off. And
wait,
then
wait,
you
wait,
got
wait, wait. Did you say
yeah,
bat breath?
yes. What it do, the symptoms is heavy lying. I'm just telling you what the symptoms is. When you get bat breath, it,
Can you
it,
send
it,
some of that to DC? Because I think we got some people that have those kind of symptoms. I'm now that
I'm
you're tracking
listen.
it,
I'm telling you
educating me.
right
There's a
now,
lot of that happening in DC. I need some of that. If that's going to calm down the lying and the deception, the diabolical politics,
facts.
send a whole lot of that to DC, please.
Shout out Crystal
Immediately.
Monique in the building. I'm just saying, RJ Cat, where you been, my good brother? Super Gene. I'm saying, but y'all got. I'm trying to find out. Like I'm going by because no, this is medical. What I'm doing though, I'm trying to figure out how can we help this. Now let me see
Mm-hmm.
what they got for dirty feet up here. Let
Mm,
me see what they
mm.
strand they got for dirty feet. Let me see.
Acid.
Let
Acid.
me
Someone
see
said
what strand
acid.
they
I
got
think
for
I put
dirty
it in the
feet.
chat.
Let me see the strand they got for dirty feet. Let me see strand for dirty feet. Now, fam, don't be mad at me. I'm just doing, I'm doing what I do. I'm doing what I do. Now, y'all get mad. I'm trying to find strand for dirty feet. Let me see.
In my
Strand for
research, it
dirty
says
feet.
Flintstones. I don't know what that translates into, but it says something about Flintstones. I think it might be just describing the feet. It might not be the strain. I don't know. Let me keep working on it.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It says for dirty feet. Let me see where it's at. Oh my goodness. Yes, 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 yes.
Mm-mm.
Let's see what they. I'm looking for the strand for dirty feet, right? That's where we going. Right here. It says strand for dirty feet. Let's go to dirty feet. I'm trying to find the strand for dirty
Crystal
feet.
Monique said it's called water, soap, and a washcloth. I don't know. Are those the
I got it.
strains?
I got it. I got it. I got it. I
Oh,
got it. I'm telling y'all
okay.
gonna love me. I got it. I got it. Y'all know
I
I'm
got.
back there working. I'm working. I'm working. It says
Mm-hmm.
strands for. I was looking for strands. It said Johnson's foot soap. Ladale. I got it. I got it. I got it. Johnson foot soap. Right now, the deal will push through. The deal will push through. The deal will push through. I'm telling you what I know. That deal will push through. I'm telling you right now. The deal will push through. The deal will push through. There it is. There it is right there, Judy.
We need people to
The deal will
screenshot this
push.
and
I'm
send it.
saying I'm over here trying to help I'm trying to help the pastor get his what's the name together. Now, y'all, I mean, not he went from pastor to doctor to just Reggie on vacation. I'm trying to help Reggie out in the grocery store. Y'all messing with me. I asked for the weed strand what it was. They said it had nothing for that. It kept pulling up stuff for soap.
I
And then
mean,
it, then,
Georgia
then
Boy
it said,
came up with a few too, Mick.
huh?
Georgia Boy found some strands too.
He did for Georgia boy. I gotta find him. Huh? Damn,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes, 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 yes. Said I'm over here. Y'all got me working so hard. I'm telling you, we trying to do it the right way though. Now we trying to get them off of everything. This is the way that you get them off. I'm just saying, y'all got me over here gonna get in trouble. And y'all know she gonna put me out. I'm telling you, I'm just saying, Liddell, if you get that grocery store, I'm telling you, with the money you gonna get, Reggie on vacation. If you right now, allegedly, if you put in, I'm telling you, that soap was $49.99. What's up, my cousin that tapped in, Maria Carter in the building.
What's happening,
Hey,
Maria
hey,
Cole?
hey, you see what Marcia Top said? I like that soap post, Mickey. Judy, are you watching? Andy
Mm,
is.
is
She
would you like
watching.
people like it? We know
But
they
look,
watch.
I went to go pull up. Like I'm trying to pull up. I went to pull up with Judy and them. I was gonna pull up some dispensaries, but we ain't cut a deal yet. So I don't
Mm.
want to, go to saying we're gonna send them to this club over here. So I'm on the background working. I gotta work out some stuff. Hey, thank you, Miss Gladys Williams. She said, "Welcome to the club, Mr. Mickey. You're in good company." And is shit. I'd rather be there with you than these other people. You ain't gonna fold on me. I know y'all. I know who ain't gonna fold on me. Yeah,
The
she'd be
H Twin
she'd be
family.
Nikki. She'd be coming to get me from down there. I'll be having a tear down. Thank you. Cause I know you bringing the crew with you, and I know who your crew coming, Miss Gladys. I see y'all rolling all the time. Come
So
get
when the
me.
next meeting, Mick?
Huh?
When the next council meeting?
Oh, you saying when the next day of execution? Monday.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yes. Yeah. Oh, Marcia A. Tarbert, you a blessing, beloved. After the GoFundMe gets funded, I don't buy $40 soap for me. I need funding for that. Yeah, but no, but see, Marcel Tarver, they got IPA money. I'm just trying to tell the deal how you can work this deal allegedly. You know what I'm saying? If you want, we ain't paying for that. You know what I'm saying? Judy ain't pushing nothing for us. I'm trying to tell Adele and Reggie them how you can get this deal pushed through. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been going out of town. All that stuff ain't been working. Maybe if y'all go to go to Colorado, hit the dispensary down there, go to Vegas, Planet 13, or go to Cali. You know what I'm saying? Get some of that marathon OG because they need to come back down to earth. Whatever. I'm just saying. Oh, you know that Stanley. That's how you know them people on something. So the food store reconsideration is Monday. That's what I'm trying to say. Liddell, if you wanted to pass, all y'all doing is getting me in trouble. If you wanted to pass, it said, hold on, let me see what new resolution to buy that Mickey posted soap from Judy as an add-on. Uh-oh, my guy done tapped in from Boston, Massachusetts. Jimmy,
Oh,
thank you for
boy.
tapping in. I'm just saying, because y'all getting me in trouble. Y'all know them people don't like me. Y'all done got me in trouble. Yogi G, you in
People like you
DC.
though. Yeah.
No, not them people. Not them people.
Yeah, I'm in DC, but I ain't no safer. It's just your peoples can't come after me though. But I don't mean people ain't coming.
I'm gonna have to come up that way though. I'm gonna have to come down there. I'm just
I mean, all you gotta do is just worry about little Trump. That's all.
I think Trump gonna be all right with me after I told him I voted for Kamala, but I didn't mean to. You can't be
Dang.
mad at me. People make mistakes.
I
I'm gonna
don't
tell
know.
them, but I might have to leave if I keep putting this picture up. Well, go ahead, Yogi. You got the night.
I don't know. I'm just baffled. I'm just like, do you start a wig fund? Do you start a weed fund? Do you start a lipstick fund? I mean,
Oh
there's
my
a lot of
god!
places you can go.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I don't understand what's happening here. So, I guess I'm just trying to get a little more understanding about the things that went on yesterday with this whole. Hey, Winston, I'm waiting like the people for you to make your grand entrance so we can get to the roots of this. Because I got questions. But I want to know what. Tell me again about this whole grocery store thing. Make it make sense for somebody that's on the outside looking in. Because ideally, grocery stores are good in our neck of the woods, but I get the sense it's not the same thing happening over here in Flint.
Listen, This co-op got damn near $30 million allegedly.
30
Ain't
million.
no, I heard 10. I just threw that up on there, but I'm trying to help her sell it. Get
Okay.
this soap for Judy. Damn.
Okay, Marcia Talbot says now the grocery store is a co-op. Okay.
Facts.
Okay.
And,
Understood.
and co-ops usually don't last long. And
No, they don't. They don't, because somebody still feels slighted in the middle of that. So that's crazy. I don't know where to go from here.
and don't think everybody. I'm gonna tell you something. Don't think the women in Flint here, because she really from DC. This
No, stop your
yeah.
lies. Don't do that. Don't
Because
do that.
I'm gonna tell you these hairstyles that she came with, that little Richard
No.
hairstyle she came with, and I'm mad at the state rep because the state rep could have sent her up there better. I'm
Nick,
just
don't do
what's
that.
up on.
Don't do that. Nobody in DC is out here looking like this. And if they are, they might have some drug problems, okay? So we're gonna stop. Y'all listen, I'm glad I'm off the chitlin circuit so I can say it loud and proud. We here in DC have no claims to that is before you today and that little Richard side by side. We don't know her.
Hey,
Thank you.
said, don't blame it on DC.
Don't blame that on DC. There's a lot of things you can blame on DC,
I was
especially
trying to
on
get at
this.
to y'all though. I was trying to get at
No,
to y'all.
buddy.
Take
No.
her back. Won't y'all take her back?
That's Flint's finest right there. Why would you want to send that back up this way? We can't do nothing with that. We got enough supervillains on our lineup.
You ain't lying, man. Godly, like I'm telling you, this here.
Now,
Oh my God.
Georgia Boy gave us something different. He said DC Zoo. Now I might be willing to accept that because we got a lot of different representation of the zoo. So maybe that's where she came from. But these DC streets,
all the money she getting and she won't pay for her hairstyle to get right.
I think that's the problem. She is paying for it. So that means it's
her money back.
Wait. Winter said, I want to know when she fell asleep on Tanya's couch.
That's when they was friends. That was a long time ago. Raphael Burr said Virginia is next door.
You better know it. You better let Mick know.
Hey, my goodness, man.
Oh, that was her birthday week. Oh.
Hey, man, I'm gonna get in trouble But you know what? Because it's been you rolling this out tonight, Yogi. I'm gonna put your stuff up that you want to do the other day, but I got one more picture, man. I got one, and I hope that her family don't be mad at me. I hope her family don't be mad at me.
I can't.
Because if they do, I'm gonna be. If they family, this what I think she was going for. This the look I think she was going for. I could be wrong. Family, don't be mad at me. But who wore it better? Who wore it better?
I can't. Drum roll for sure, Miss Gladys. I'm gone.
I'm saying that's what. What's up, Compton? See, Liddell was trying to have that serious look because that lady right there, she did serious business when she was she was doing Shirley Chisholm. She was doing serious. That's Liddell was trying to. She was trying to reenact that and fucked around and got a little Richard.
Hey, listen. Mick, I'm going to charge you for healthcare since they snatching away here.
No, Jasmine. I said Shirley Chisholm did it right. I said Liddell was going for that look. You know how you be like, I want that hairstyle that person got. And that person said, we're going to do what we can do. And, you know, they gave it to her, and that's what I'm see. Shirley Chisholm wore it better. Little Richard, see, she went for this look, and they gave her the Little Richard look. I'm telling you, these hairdressers, they playing with you, Liddell.
I'm saying you buy your wigs from Temu, man. You gotta check it.
Oh my God! I'm just saying
this is shake and go.
You know, yes, Sheila. That I'm not saying that's big deal. I'm just saying this is where she was going for this look, and she got the Little Richard look. So really, we gonna be mad at her hairstylist. Allegedly, it's the state rep, but the state don't nobody want to take account for that here. I mean, she was going for the poof, and she got the dry little Richard look.
I don't know, Mick. Sir Gregory seems to think it's a side by side dead ringer next to Eddie Kane from the Five Heartbeats.
Y'all gonna get me in trouble. Y'all know I gotta fight these people. Y'all, y'all gonna
But
get
these
me
are real life questions, man. We need this is the real work right here. We got to figure it out. What was the inspiration
Yeah,
to
I
this
wanted to know
madness?
what the inspiration was.
We found a new bracket, Moose Madness. I like it. What number is that on the head
Family.
chart?
Huh?
Mm, Georgia boy said, "What number is that on the head chart?" I don't know. I think that's an individual number. It's a standalone. New hotness.
Oh my goodness, am I finna get which one y'all want me to pull? Okay, here it go. Here it go. Here it go. Now. We gonna see who wore it better. That's what we going for, fam. We saying who wore it better. Is this it? Is this the one? I don't know. I don't know. Don't judge me. I'm just putting it up here.
I'm gone.
Don't judge me. No, I'm just saying. I'm because she's going for the hairstyles from my '80s sitcoms. You know, she going for these hairstyles of these great actors and political people. You know what I'm saying? In Congress, she's oh my goodness, oh my. I'm just saying, why y'all want me to get in trouble tonight?
I'm just saying we got a discussion happening. Who wore
Yo,
it best?
no, I got to fight them people, Yogi. They gonna be wanting my head.
You
Let me
right,
see.
you
Okay,
right. But
okay,
I just feel
okay.
like the people got your back.
Ah,
It's a sensitivity.
shit. Okay, I'm telling you, I ain't even got the charisma. Eric. So he caught hell. So and my political savvy is terrible. Oh my God. Oh my God. She bet not come in like this. None of these pictures. I swear. She bet not. Let me see. Let me see which one I want to go with. Let me see which hairstyle what she was going, which one she was trying to go with. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
Miss Gladys
This
said
was
she got your
this
back.
the one. No, this the one she did when she said she sold it. This the hairstyle she had when she said she sold it. Right
I
here,
can't.
okay. This one right here. This one she sold it when she did her thing. This one she went up there, Neely. I can sell it. This was the hairstyle when she said she sold. That's what she did that to when she pointed over there, Candace. We got this. That was the hairstyle. This is that. See
Hey,
when she did that point at Candace. This when she passed that. That's when because Liddell had different hairstyles. Constable in the second ward be having different hairstyles when she be getting money allegedly. You know what I'm saying? But when she did that right there, God be with us, baby. When she gave herself that Cyrus Park that money, she was that was the look she went for right there. That was the look. That was the look. That was the look. I'm telling y'all.
Miss Gladys said that's it. Bingo. You
Yeah,
got
when
it.
she got that 75,000. That's how she was. Shout out to James Brown. You wore it better though, brother. You wore it better. You wore it better. Now y'all. Why y'all getting me in trouble and know these people don't like me?
Oh,
I'm just
damn.
telling y'all what I know. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna mess around and have me in some. I'm gonna step in some boo boo. As
No, we don't need
I'm trying to tell you, as Thrill Kill would say, I think I'm headed for problems. I'm going through a lot of. Oh my God, Lord, be with us right here. Oh my God, don't you frog up on me, Yogi.
I can't. I
Oh, cause
can't.
she don't you frog up on me.
Can't. I
Shit, this
can't.
one
I don't
right
know what
here.
you're gonna put on the screen again. It's
Oh
gonna
my
take me.
God, Aunt Esther, shit. Oh my God, Aunt Esther in the building. Oh my God. That's how she was looking when Judy
Hey,
didn't vote for this was the look she gave everybody when she saw that the co-op store wasn't gonna make it. This was the look she said. And that's what really sent LaShawn them just scrambling. They just I ain't going down for you. And Liddell was just sitting up there like, damn.
What?
I'm telling you, this right here is this was the coup de grace. When I tell you the coup de grace, this was it right here. Hot damn it. You know what I'm saying?
Kill me,
Oh,
y'all.
and that's basically what she said. She called Dennis. She said, "You old fish-eye fool." But Dennis said, "I can't vote for that." And I felt him on that. But I felt Mr. Peachy when he told Judy, and don't you do it. I'm tired of it. So, you know, but that's that. I'm telling you. Oh my God. Yeah. That I mean, y'all know. Watch it, sucker. That's what she probably telling me right now because I'm gonna tell you, look, oh my God, if I do that, the
I
world
can't
will be
take
mad
it.
at me, Jaja boy. I already gotta fight a lot. I'm trying to
I
tell
mean,
you.
you already on the road. What's the other one you got in the chamber? I know you got one lined up.
Nah,
You
I
ain't
don't
done.
want to fall out with Candace just yet because that's the OG Wixter friend. So I don't want to fall out with her yet. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? Because I don't want to go there because if I go there, you know, people are gonna be mad at me and
Cool.
everything. And I don't have time for that, you know.
LaShawn, that's the one. That's the Suge Knight of y'all Ward, right? Y'all Ward 3. Oh,
Yeah, she'll set you up
National
and everything.
representative.
Yeah, she'll set you up. She'll set you up. She will
And
set you up.
that's a tough cookie right there, man.
Yeah.
I'm not down there, but I don't know. She look like she like to fight.
Oh, she think not? Will set you up.
I mean,
These
when I
one of
saw
you.
that video y'all showed of her and the M&Ms, you know, throwing them all over the store and everything like that.
Yeah, I'm an old heathen. Man, Liddell is. I won't be at council. Ain't no way. I'm finna be all them pictures I put up. This was one of your videos, Yogi. You sent me. Can you tell me what this is before I play it for you? You done sent me some shit.
Yeah,
Don't even
yeah, yeah.
remember.
Nah, I sent that a while ago.
And
But
that's
this
why I
is,
got it now.
and I appreciate you rubbing at it. I get my time off the chitlin circuit. I'm so
This
happy.
you.
Did I say that
This your
already?
hour. Yeah, this
Yeah,
your
yeah,
30
yeah.
minutes. Let's
Oh,
go.
man. Listen. So this is a nice little speech that this young man made in Times Square that touched my heart about just like how we need to wake up and just understand what's happening out here in these streets. So I normally would say this for my banter on Just a Thought, but since Mickey got it up here, wait. Winters has an announcement. You see it?
I put it up.
On a serious note, did you hear when she started talking about art making her feel uneasy? We already know what that's leading up to. Uh-oh.
Yep.
I ain't the smartest cookie in the room, but just putting two and two together sounds like a band is coming up or something more serious than that, isn't it?
Another lawsuit that she gonna have the city paying.
Damn, how is that a
I
thing?
mean, because she is a terrible individual. I keep telling y'all she's the devil. She's a devil. That's all I can tell you.
Well,
But
and I'm
whenever
pretty
you ready
sure.
for me, I'm gonna put
All
this
right,
on.
I mean, we'll go ahead and hit it, man.
You can break it down. I'm finna break this for you.
Okay.
In history, George Floyd uprising in 2020, we made a grave mistake. We handed our victories over to politicians. Our side went back to living their lives while the racists went to organizing. The racists stacked the Supreme Court. The racists went and enlisted the corporation. They spread hate amongst it throughout this country so that they could get to the point they're at now. Before, they criminalized blackness. So now they have criminalized all forms of resistance. The First Amendment has been eradicated. We stood out here and sped truth. Now they give permission to spread lies and hate. And if you speak the truth, you get fired from your job. You get ousted on social media. But I stand here unapologetically say, fuck Charlie Kirk. Fuck Fuck ABC. Fuck ABC. Fuck Elon Musk. Fuck Elon Musk. And fuck Donald Trump. And fuck Donald Trump. There is no way that America will let you legalize hate and criminalize truth. The problem is, we've been too nice. We must tell them, if our lives don't matter, yours don't either. You will not leave us out to dry. The corporations are with them. The NBA and the NFL is with them. Black rich people are with them. So who do we look to? We look to us. We protect us. We defend us. They steal everything. They have complete control, but they still mad at black people. You have the presidency, the House, the Senate. You have complete control, but you still threaten black people. They even stole religion. White racists use Christianity to validate and verify their evil. And then the white liberals paid off the black church to be pacifists. We ain't pacifists, we activists. And if you fuck with us, we will get active. Point blank, period. I'll leave you with this. I don't promote violence. I promote self-defense. The day after Charlie Kirk was murdered, 100 black colleges were threatened. They're erasing blackness from history. It's amazing that they police speech. They police my speech. Police follow me around. They follow Relly around. They want to police us for speaking for freedom. But people can spread hate and get national holidays. I can't stand the police, but they protect people who hate us. After one of the biggest human rights movements in history.
Yeah. So I thought it was important what that brother was saying to highlight, right? That we've been asleep for a while. And
That was a radical one.
Yeah.
Go ahead. He was right. He just, woo, we might done.
I'm just saying, so like I know I don't get an opportunity to say this to a huge audience, right? But like my day to day is as a community organizer, and I also have a nonprofit that's centered around helping families that have children with disabilities. And in these type of times, we're talking about having a fragile population of people who are going to need support. Should we have to mobilize and get up and make some moves that's not in the normalized democratic process? And so what I appreciated about hearing that brother give that speech in like the space of Times Square is because it's real, it's radical and real. I mean, I think if you look at some of the things that are coming down the pipeline now, especially here in DC, we literally have our police officers going out here and assaulting our youth with the back end of what's coming out of the politics of like them trying to now lock our young children up at age 14. So I wanted to highlight that to kind of like talk about how people are getting ripped out of the matrix, but still not activating, right? So like, why do you think that is, Mick? You know, on Just a Thought, we just pose thoughts. We don't give, you know.
Right. No, Miss Glad. Yeah, she just put this how Just a Thought is, and it do like, you know, when I see stuff like that, because I think a lot of people don't understand when you go to New York, they still be out on the streets talking. And I get what it's saying, like a lot of people is caught up, because if you listen to what he was saying, like they say, take away, you know what I'm saying, move the fat and get the meat. I get what he's saying, and I love what he was saying, but I know it can sometimes could be a little harsh. But I'm thinking, like, because you're seeing people running around, look at our council people. You got Liddell, these people are getting their stuff fixed, and you're not helping the residents. You know what I'm saying? You sicking the police on people, and I say it again. People have seen how Miss Gladys got did. People have seen how Debbie Clark got did. You know what I'm saying? People have seen Art got did. You know what I'm saying? But to me, it's just like, I don't think, and let me say this too. I don't think to our white counterparts, it's not that we you know, I don't want you to feel uncomfortable. No way would I make you feel uncomfortable. But what we saying is like how they just coming down, and y'all see, because y'all see how they coming down in the neighborhoods, and y'all getting caught up in the stuff that's going on, how they treat the poor, the black, brown, and white, how they treat the poor. Because now like they say, it's rich versus poor. But how they doing it when you looking at coming from the White House, where you seeing they just coming in, attacking the inner cities. Well, we're gonna bring the military here. We're gonna do this and that. Like, I mean, even though I know it's a show of force, and I think people don't understand, like, you know, I don't know. I guess a lot of people is waking up. Is they really waking up is the question, because we get people to say they woke and be back doing the same thing.
Yeah, that's I mean, but like I understand that it's uncomfortable to hear that there
Yeah.
is a divide when you talk about how people are being impacted by some of these things that's coming down the pipeline. While I
Hmm.
appreciate people, because I know a lot of people who are like Miss Gladys, who believe there's one band, one sound when it comes to injustice, how it's disseminated is the part that we're talking to,
Right.
right? Like you have history that shows that when it comes down to how they want to show aggressive policies and things like that, they have no qualms when it's a black or brown person that they're dealing with using tactics that lead to death or some serious type of PTSD that's happening. And so those are the parts that
Hmm.
we're talking about. Like, how do we unify with waking our people up with understanding that the things that were happening back in the 60s, 65 years forward, are still happening. And somewhere in between that, we fell asleep and forgot where we really were. And so now we're having this awakening process. As an organizer, I'm spending more time in my communities re-educating people about the things that happened in the 60s to get them motivated with showing up than I am about just getting people activated. And we don't have that kind of time. So like I'm just like in my mind trying to search for solutions on how do you let people know that those same things that your grandparents dealt with are existing today just in a different kind of way. What we didn't have back then was a lot of programming and distractions. So you could actually see what was going on in the world and track that this is something I need to pay attention to. As me being as a millennial, I remember when I was in elementary school, I just told this story like a couple of hours ago, and I remember that there was a KKK march that was happening. My family didn't talk to me about what that means. I just went on about my way and just kind of stuck with that. And from there, I had a fear of white people when I probably couldn't. I shouldn't have. It might have been a different way of me committing to like getting to know that there weren't enemies all in white face. But who was willing to tell me that or share that with me? So then I left with that in a young age, and then you transfer into your older age, and people still not talking about the divide that exists in our country. So at what point do we wake up and be like, yo, we need to start really organizing and mobilizing? Like I think about some of the things that you guys are dealing with in Flint, and as we always talk about on Just a Thought, how does that transfer over to things that we're dealing with in DC? And we're seeing that it's not that different. It's just how they go about doing it is different. Like I feel like Flint is a little more out front with the diabolicalness, where in DC you got to read between the lines, follow the trail. You got a whole little journey you got going before you realize that you're being screwed over by your own people. So when is enough going to be enough for us? And what does it take for us to be able to go there? So I think that to answer my own question as an organizer, what we're doing is having these conversations with people. Biases all involved. If we are in the same space and you realize that we all getting screwed together and you black, white, or whatever, then that already makes you a part of the team. And then what does it mean to get outside of the cycle? Are you a part of the problem or are you a part of the solution? You got to have some real results with yourself. Like, I know everybody, and I'm going to get crucified, and Mick, you might be one of them ones.
Well, I,
I
well,
know how
I
everybody
already
feel
got
about
took out.
football. You know where I'm going. I
Go ahead.
know how everybody feel about football, right?
Hmm.
Um, but here's how that trickles down here in DC. We have a stadium that is going to cost billions of dollars. And our city just sat here and told us that we needed to go and beat the doors down at the Capitol because they took $1 billion out of our federal budget because DC does not control its own budget. We can say what we want, but when it goes to the Capitol, they tell us whether or not we deserve to have the things that we say we need for our city. So they took $1 billion out of the budget, but then when it came to the commanders thing, not only did we have state reps that were getting behind this deal, but we had the president himself or Agent Orange speak and threaten our mayor if they didn't make it happen. So then all of a sudden, $1 billion came up for play for this stadium for a owner who sees $1 billion in his sleep in one day just from merch and deals alone. All while 2,265 families are now going to be deemed as homeless while homelessness is being criminalized. And the city has no qualms about that, with having a black mayor who always tells us that she's a mother. And we got several other black representations on our council, but it doesn't make any sense. So I'm just like, how long are we going to continue to like be the sponsor of our own demise? The cost of convenience. It's a good it's a documentary that's on Tubi. It's for free. And it talks about how we ended up in this space when they started doing television programming and algorithms and how we are brought into the system that keeps us distracted. So like that was just what that video was, and the conversation that I was hoping that it elevates for people about what part we play in our own demise, cutting our nose to spite our face, and how you can do your part to kind of look through the things that you do in your day to day. They may be add to the problem.
You're right. No, you're right. But I'm gonna say that. No, you keep going. But I'm what I was gonna pull up. But I'm gonna say that video for y'all show Friday, if y'all don't mind. I got some stuff I was gonna put up. Yeah, that's what I was behind the scenes.
Well, I mean,
I was gonna pull up how it showed the farmers how they voted for Trump, and look how they hurting now.
I want to see it.
Yeah, the voters, it was on CNN. Hold on, let me get this for you right here. I got it already set up. It said how they was hurting, you know what I'm saying? They voted. Let me get right here. Here we go. Let me add it to the clip. Let me do this right here. I'm gonna show y'all. This was in South Dakota. Let me blow this up. This was off CNN. Let me pull this up.
There was no way in hell I wanted her out there. But now I don't know. What would have been better?
What were you expecting?
I was expecting the lower cost of a lot of just your everyday living things and hoping that he would make things better for everybody in America, because that's what we need. Groceries are already outrageous.
I didn't vet that all the way through. It had music in it. That's why I had to stop it. I didn't want to have playing. But yeah, but you see like a lot of stuff that's going on. Oh, yeah, I seen that he got to send them billions. But look at the stuff that is did. You know what I'm saying? That's the point that I was making. It's like what they did. Now he got to send them money in here. That, you know, that.
You know, Bill Gates.
Get them like so.
Bill Gates is one of the largest owners of farmland.
Facts.
And last time I checked, Bill Gates was a tech guy, wasn't he?
Yeah. I mean, if you go look how they doing a lot of the stuff that they doing is crazy. I'm gonna get the other one because that video right there. That's why I got to go back. I was trying to do it on the fly.
And then also, I think Anna had brought this up at one time about how they're paying certain farmers to not grow certain kind of foods. And where it looks like on paper, like you got to worry about what the headlines are and then do your investigation past the headline. So if Trump is giving the farmers billions, he's giving them billions to do what? What does that look like? What is the incentive behind him giving them the billions? Because now we don't have federal regulations over our food. We don't have nobody just checking the quality of the meat that we're eating, the eggs, the milk. What's the incentive behind that? Facts. And then when you talk about the industry of like food and how they putting food out here, you got everything is seedless. They don't want you to have the ability to grow your own foods anymore. I just saw a news broadcast the other day where they're talking about now they're going to start shipping out pineapples without the tops.
Wow.
Because you can regrow your food, like pineapples inside your home and things like that. You take the top and you put it in some water, you grow it, you root it out, and then you put it in, and then you got your own process happening. But now they're not even letting you do that. That sounds crazy. Why not grow proper amounts of food? They need exist everywhere.
I'm gonna go back and do that one.
Okay.
Shit. No, I'm saying the video because I have it ready for you. Go ahead.
That's true. Marcia,
Miss Gladys said, "Oh, go ahead. My bad."
know what she say? The
Sister
government
Gladys.
has always paid the farmers not to grow
But why is that?
because they want to control what goes in and out. Uh-oh.
See, you see what Christine Chandler said. Farmer said a bailout isn't going to help. It's the tariff that are hurting them. Yeah, I was finna put that up. I had the video with Roland Martin, but I got to check it when he was showing how
Mm-hmm.
the tariffs is hurting them. But this is the. But see, I think I don't know. Like I say, I'm not an economist or nothing. But I'm just thinking we headed to the cliff.
I think we been headed, Mick. We just now tapping into the plan because we got sidetracked and started thinking that we was free.
Facts, facts, facts,
Yeah.
facts.
We got a little too free with our elusive freedom, our illusion of freedom. And now here we are like, what? When that happened? When that happened? Raphael Bird said,
I'll put
um,
it up for you.
yeah, that was going on for 100 years, paying farmers to not grow foods. Um, they did it to my grandfather. That's a fact about pineapples. Man, listen,
Right.
I know because I was saying about what was it in not Kentucky, it was another space like Ohio or somewhere where they was killing off one of the black farmers' livestock at night. They would wait until like they went to sleep and everything like that, and he came out there and half of his cattle was dead.
Yeah, I'm not. And you facts. You see, other countries are buying elsewhere. Because who was
Hmm.
buying the soybeans from them? You know what I'm saying? I forgot what country was it. Was it China? Was it Korea? It was somebody was buying the soybean that the farmers was growing here, and they having like we not. eh, like I say, I'm not an economist, but these people can. I mean, the people in government cannot act like they doing what's right for the people. You can look at our infrastructure; it's crumbling. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just looking at Flint, just the streets. I don't know. DC streets might not be bad as the streets out here. See, China just bought it from Venezuela.
Yeah, and that's and
See,
I'm
it
not an
was China
economist
buying it.
either.
Okay, thank you, Miss Gladys. It was China buying. I knew it was somebody that was buying it
Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day,
instead
you
of
still
us.
the middleman, right?
Yeah,
I saw Cuzzo said something in here. Maria Carter. She said they want to control the food, so start growing now because it will become difficult to get seeds unless you are rich. And that's what I'm saying. Like, Mick, we could sit here and point out the
yeah.
things that are like Captain Obvious, right? We see that this shit is coming down the pipeline, but what are we
Right.
doing
I
to
mean,
make
what
sure
can
that we not? Yeah, go ahead,
what
Mick.
can we do?
Well, I think Brother Elliot had said it about, I was telling him about how we have different gardens and farms around here in DC where we come together and it's a community garden. And you do the work, you do sweat equity, you come in there, you do your plotting, your plowing and things like that. And you're able to go any time of the day that you need to and go in there and get the things that you can get. And there's also people out here teaching people how, if you live in like apartments or something like that, they're teaching you how to start growing things that you can have in your apartment and everything like that. But that's also, to Maria Carter's point, where you now see them slacking up on seed availabilities from your produce and stuff like that you get out the grocery store. Now
Hmm.
you got seedless watermelons, you got seedless grapes, everything in the goddamn grocery store is seedless, seedless, seedless. And that's not just by happenstance. That ain't got nothing to do with the farmers per se. That's because it's by design. Because if you can feed yourself, then where your dependency gonna be on the government? Where can
Facts.
they make money off of that at? Is the local government of DC scared of the king and his
And it's
regime? Nah, man, because they was already doing it before he got back in office. They ain't scared of
yeah,
anything. He helping it playing along.
nah, yeah, facts. That's just like how you see them going to Chicago. But I'm gonna tell you something that you do have to be. That's why I do like to watch Tim Black. You know, what's up, old gamer? Because like they was talking about Chicago, and I did have to look at the one guy that was doing it because I seen he done made it. And people have to understand is I know it's messed up, but you know who you got to blame? Your Democrats. When they brought the immigrants in here, what did they send them to? Remember when
Which
they was
one?
finna take them to Martha's Vineyard? Then did they not drop them off into the inner cities?
Shit, Nikki, they dropped them people off at Common. You talking about here in DC?
No, I'm
When
saying no.
they
What they no, because you see they in Chicago. I was looking
okay,
at one live where the young brother was saying it's like because they detained some black people, and he's like, "Look, we got to be honest." He said, "This is a black guy from Chicago." He said, "We got to be honest." He was like, "Man, like a lot of people think when they see the you know a lot of I want to say the people that's who come in here they look black, but see they don't tell you that you. Oh well, thank you, Nicole, the tribe of Shabazz. Now when you like I was listening to the dude, I forgot what he was like. You be thinking some of the let's say Venezuelans or what was they coming from? He said some you would think was black. I'm telling you
yeah,
what, I was just in the grocery store about 3 months ago, back in like May or June. I swear. I'm sitting up here talking. I didn't know he was he had Spanish. I'm thinking he was a brother, even though he is a brother. He was just dark. He looked at just like me and him could have passed for brothers.
but I think it's the proper term is like Afro
Yeah,
Latina.
Afro Latin, and the dude was saying it's messed up, but he was like, but they grabbing them, which is bad. But you know what I'm saying? Some of them do. You know, they don't think like some of the immigrants who coming over. I want to say, you know what I'm saying? The family that's coming
Heavily
over. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? They be looking like me and you. So
yep.
you will get grabbed, caught up, you know what I'm saying? But they should be able to do it better. But who created this stuff was the Democrats. So what do you think Trump bringing them to? He knew what he dropped them off at. They knew when they built these, these sanctuary cities, they was doing stuff. They knew what they was doing. This was the Democrats did this.
Yep. Look at Marcia Towers. She said there are black
Facts.
Mexicans living all over Cali. That means they are black
And,
Indians.
and
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. So when they is grabbing the people, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying, look who created this problem. So when you getting some, see that they don't want to never mention the Afro side to a lot of these people that's coming in. So
Mm-hmm.
I said they're not even letting them go back to their country if they want to go. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. See, let me see what Gladys said. When they came, they shipped them out in less than 12 hours. Facts when
Yeah.
they was down at Martha's Vineyard, but see, they put them in the you know what I'm saying? And basically the poor black and brown communities and the poor white. You put them there, they know where they going to. This ain't like Trump don't know where he going to. But
Yeah.
see what sent them. They know what they was doing. So what you think was gonna happen? I forgot it, and the guy was breaking it down. How do
Mm.
I send videos? You can send them either to email 810 News Media Group at gmail.com, or you can send them to my Mickey Jordan on Facebook. You'll see the 810 logo on there. So you know what I'm saying? So you have to be honest to like, you know what I'm saying? Like this, like that was going on. I'm not saying it's right, them snatching people up. But this is what happened when you create the problem yourself. You
But
know what
it
I'm
also makes it easier for chaos to like reign,
saying?
right?
Facts.
Because I think about to your point about how they, migrants and immigrants will bust up into like heavily melanated areas, right? Like here in DC, when they bust them up from Florida and from Texas, they first of all they drop them off in Kamala Harris' front doorstep, like literally on her
Mhm.
front doorstep. But then when they talked about rehousing some of the migrants, they put them over here in the heavily black areas. So
Right.
we wouldn't know like if they were doing a mass like takedown or whatnot like that. A lot of it has happened in our communities because of the spread of where they were. Now when we had Ukrainian, I don't know what the proper term is for them, migrants or I don't know,
Yeah, I'm
refugees.
saying, let me say migrants, not immigrants, migrants. I don't want
Yeah.
to be wrong. Yeah, I'm
I don't
sorry
want to
if I'm
offend
offending
people.
anybody. Yes, I'm sorry.
I got
Blame me
enough
on.
beefs in my life.
Yeah.
But when the Ukrainian migrants or refugees came here, they put all of them in Georgetown. And I don't know if anybody in the chat ever been to DC, but Georgetown is a pretty ritzy place, man. Like one
Mm.
can only dream of being able to afford rent in Georgetown. But that's where they house all of the people from Ukraine, and they even got like better supports than half the people that live in DC.
Wow.
Yeah, they got business loans and everything else like that. So it was just like they wrote an article the other day about how two people from Ukraine and they all got the best business award and they was just so grateful. And I'm just like, shit, I know people who've been in DC all their life that just want to open a little corner store and still can't get the support.
That that's what's wow. You see what Connie said when the Ukrainians came, the politicians met them at the airport.
Damn sure did.
And you see
Everything
what
short of a parade.
Deborah Luna said they're offering them to pay $1,800 to file for political asylum. And Mexico isn't considered a political asylum country to the United States. Wow.
Mm.
But see, this the game that they play. But I gotta say the Democrats, y'all did this. But see, we have to go back and look at it. Why you think the people are at the doorsteps? If you going and having these wars and doing all this stuff, what you think? See, people don't want to say when Fidel Castro sent the Cubans here, when he sent them here and they was like on the boats and stuff. Well, America, you want to play the game? Take them. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. I'm gonna take them since y'all want to play this game. See, people don't understand. You can't be going and you've been doing this for hundreds. You've been doing this for damn 100 years, destabilize people country. So what you think they're gonna do when they think they're gonna come here? What you thought was gonna happen?
The diabolical part about it is like the reason that half of these people became migrants or whatever the proper term is, because of the hands that America had in the destruction or dismantling of the democracy in their own spaces.
Mm-hmm.
America got a lot of little fingers and tentacles over in places that we shouldn't. Not for the reasons that we think we do. And then when people are trying to seek asylum and trying to come over, they just like, hell no. Nah. You know what else I just thought about in this moment? Remember that big thing they had about the people from Haiti?
Mm-hmm.
And they sat up there and they had the whole marshals and everybody. Was it the marshals? They had somebody out there that was literally get ready to shoot them people. And this was after or during the time that they were bringing Ukrainians in.
Mm.
So like, in the diabolical part about it is twofold, right? They playing off of the need of, like, I think here in DC, right? I've heard a lot of people talk about how, and it's sad, and these are not my views. This is just unfortunately some people in the community that are like with people being taken out of here because now they associate that with now I'll get housing. Now I'll be able to get the things that I need if they get these people out of here. Not knowing that you're wrapped up in those people too. So then you have that being utilized of people fighting amongst each other and not focusing on what's just and what's right, that these people would also deserve due process if they are found to be, and I don't even think illegal is the thing because we're all illegal immigrants on these USA lands, but that's another day, another story. But then it's the fact that they're offering people $50,000 a signing bonus to be an ICE agent, and what is it, like 100 G's or something like that? If you continue to do the job. And they show. Have you seen that video footage, Mick, when they went into one of the job fairs for ICE? And that wrapped around the building.
You know what? I think I did. Don't let me lie to you. Let me get that together. I got something for you.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Now keep talking. I got you. I gotta check.
I was reading the chat. It said, Marcia Talbot said, my friend's daughter went to Georgetown Law School, which is the only reason. Let's move it. The only reason her dad could rent her an apartment. Thank you, Mick. Reading is hard. I got a DC education. Just sad. Okay. What about the ones that earn the right to stay here? The ones that pay their dues and got everything corrected? Yeah. What about them? That's what they say. The American dream is that you're supposed to work for your keep, put your sweat equity in, and you can live the quote unquote American dream. And we're finding that none of that matters. Shardy Shar, I saved all of my watermelon seeds from a watermelon I ate from this summer and then a small Ziploc bag. So when I get my own house, I can grow. Shit, these days y'all is on it. Wait. Make me feel a little illiterate. I can grow my own watermelons in my backyard. Shardy Shar, you are already 10 steps ahead of half the population. Chinese people must not be illegal. No, they're considered money. you know, what's that? The other part where America tried their hand at challenging the Asian community, and they got slapped significantly a couple of times when they tried that. And I think it was China specifically, and please correct me if I'm wrong. But China was like, "Oh, you won't be treating our people like that, whether they on our soil or not." And they made some phone calls, and next thing you know, bingo bango, they had some laws that said you ain't touching it. And that's also a big part of American currency, which is why we got a lot of representation of like Chinatowns everywhere around. Just some things I came up with in my own little history search, but I love this chat because they're gonna make sure it's a fact. U.S. Sugar was sued for employing Haitian slave labor. Who owns that in Florida? Deborah Luna? I don't know. Someone said they are furloughing people before they get to the amount of time to collect the bonus bait and switch. Jasmine, I believe that's true. Because people right now here in DC trying to figure out how to collect, how to put together mutual aid for a lot of our furloughed federal workers because they're not even getting their unemployment benefits that they were promised. So they literally are out here without any kind of finances. Lumi said, this is the gag though. All of the top professionals in science, math, astronomy, etc. all foreign. Are foreign if they left America's with no shit, we need to tighten up. Man, I've always said how I don't understand how people could sit and talk about third world countries when third world countries have less than we do and can produce bioengineers that will come to America and wipe the floor with us. That's not to say I don't believe that we had the same intellectual capabilities, but I'm just saying it's something to think that a person who doesn't have the same access to internet or books or things like that can come out here and be a biochemist with no problems and instantly get into NASA, and you got somebody who was born in the USA and can't even read past the third grade reading level. If you're lucky enough to do that, something stinky in the water.
Facts. And this is going to help us out here to end it on it. Let me play this for y'all before I get out of here. And Yogi, you know I'm going to need you tomorrow, right?
Heard, sir.
Okay, well, I'm just letting you know. I'm just saying it's not a day off. But this is something that the people think about right here. I was back here listening to it, make sure I had no music. I had just got this Dr. Shiva, president for 20, I guess he was doing something, 20 MIT PhD. Let me play this right here. Giving people something to think about. Put your thinking cap on, fat.
How a very small set of people control 8 billion people. This is what I call the elite. Let's say there's about 10,000 of them. How is it these people are able to manipulate the 8 billion people here? If you talk to a lot of naive people, they think, oh, it's the Rothschilds over here, or it's the aliens. They don't understand. It's not any one individual. It's not any one organization. There's something called swarm intelligence. If you watch all those birds flying together, not any one of them is in control. They move together as a unit. They're closely knit, they're quote unquote telepathic, but they move with a singular goal. The goal of the elites here is power, profit, and control. This is the goal. So if we look at it from a control system, what are the inputs they're sending into this system to achieve their goals? And what is the output that they seek? So if you're an elite over here and you're looking at those 8 billion people, how do you know you're achieving your goal? Are people getting fat, meaning unhealthy? Are people getting dumb, which means ignorant? Are people happy, which means are they being entertained? Are people divided? Are they isolated, disconnected? They don't want people here connecting with each other. Are people feeling helpless? Are people looking to the elites to save them? And they like that. They like when people here are looking to them, the enemy here, for their saviors. They really love that. They want people to be disorganized, and they definitely want people to be helpless. This is what they want. If you do not want to unite among people here and find who your own leaders are from below, they are quite happy. They're achieving their goal. Power, profit, and control. Now, how do they do this? You're going to realize it's not any one group. It's an interconnected, tightly knit group. They're all closely interconnected. In fact, they all go to the same restaurants. They have all their kids going to the same equestrian shows. They all shop at the same place. They all go to the same parties. You're not part of that. So who are these people? And what are the institutions of power that they have? Well, first of all, they have academia. Harvard, Oxford, Yale, MIT, IIT in India, the top 100 university presidents. These people are on on boards of companies, but it's about 100 people who run the major universities in the world. NGOs, or nonprofits. These are people who run these huge nonprofit organizations like the Clinton Global Initiative, WEF, World Economic Forum, Center for Foreign Relations. And there's many other institutions like these, but it's the CEOs of these institutions. And these guys know each other. They definitely work together. The next thing you have is you have government, US senators, prime ministers of countries, advisors to government, think tanks, the Belfer School at Harvard, the Stanford Internet Observatory. They created the censorship infrastructure. This includes CIA, right? Intelligence organizations. And again, all these people know each other. They're interconnected. They're a swarm. They're tightly knit. They're not divided like these people over here. They're not disconnected. They're highly interconnected. So these people are focused on power. But then you also have a whole nother people, the CEOs of the global 2000 companies, other big organizations like big pharma companies, Pfizer, big agriculture companies like Syngenta, big investment companies, JP Morgan. You put Deutsche Bank here. You put Epstein down here. Okay. He was involved in all this. You also have the Fed, the central banks. All these people party together. When I say party together, I mean literally they party together, guys. Absolute close-knit friends. And in fact, the CEO of a global 2000 company will easily move to one of the investment companies down here. If you look at Target, big companies like Anheuser-Busch and Exxon, you'll find that at one point they were in one of these investment companies, and these investment companies sit on the board of these companies and they shuffle back and forth. So this is all about making money, right? These people are about making the dollar. These people are all about power. This is profit. And then fundamentally, you have control. Hollywood over here. This includes celebrities. You have their agents, Hollywood agents, like Ari Emanuel, as I've talked about, who's a guy who controls most of Hollywood.
I just paused it for a second. I mean, because we're gonna. That's what I was gonna try to finish with y'all, but we can probably finish this tomorrow. I'm gonna finish this, but now, do you see how everything is set up, and we over here playing?
Yep.
That's
Like it
yeah, we sitting up here thinking our politicians, and you seeing all this corruption going on. But see, we can see it on that level, but you can't see it locally. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when these people going, they already know they can buy your people.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta hope that the people we putting so much faith in these council people, your state reps, your mayors. Their agenda is already locked down. It's already set in place. That's why you can have a Liddell Lewis now trying to put in councilwoman trying to put in far as taking drugs, and they acting like ain't no political retribution going on. Like they know what they doing. I'm saying, but when you fighting this type of system, how you supposed to win? I mean, you don't give up. You keep fighting, but I'm just saying, people better be doing some big vetting. That's all I can tell you.
That and the research, man. Don't waste your time. And while we still got it, you better go to history because history will be your biggest teacher. Why you think people study the art of war? That is the biggest book everybody always talk about, the art of war, and that's exactly what they operating off of. Like one element of it, but like we got the tools that we need in order to come up with a plan. People just don't want to invest the time that it takes to get behind it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It's like when you doing it, this the game they watching up there and putting it down here. But I ain't gonna keep you too much longer, Yogi. I appreciate you stepping in. I'm gonna send your link out early, and we're gonna be. I'm gonna get some more videos so we can go through this tomorrow, family. It's gonna be Nightly Nip / Just a Thought. She's pulling in. She's helping me out. Boy, Winter's got to take care of family business. She got a lot of stuff going on, so that's why I got the Yogi Giovanna, and y'all will be on Sunday, right, 7:00. I might. Well, you're gonna be on Friday. You working this week, so don't worry about it. But I know Just a Thought will be on Sunday at 7:00. But we can, just coming up with some stuff people can think about. But I thank everybody who tuned in tonight to me and Yogi G. One half of the Nightly Nip, or one half of Just a Thought. I hope we put on a show for y'all that y'all can enjoy. And we will be on tomorrow, me and Yogi G. Peace, family. See you in the morning.